Hello everyone, welcome back. We're playing the Stanley Parable. We just went down an elevator. So, I guess we can only go forward. Ooh. The lights will just randomly shut off.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I like escape. 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 Epax. Escape.
Although
Escape.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? What?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But
at this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm not gonna confront my death. I'm gonna walk this way. But it did say escape, though. Okay, let's do this. Here we go. Oh. Oh. What? Hello? Is anybody in there? Hello? Alright then, I guess we're just going to go down the chute. In we go! Ah! Loading screen. Don't worry, everybody. It's okay. Shoobity whoop boop doo. Ooh! What? What? What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Hey, I don't have narrow
Perhaps
vision.
Death was of no great loss.
Making fun of my glasses, you asshole.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh. 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 Oh! What?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh. Is this? This thing? What could it be? Let's take a look.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I'm not dead. I'm alive. Nature paintings. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The pathway from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Through the core layout must remain identical. What is this? What is this thing? Bloop, bloop, beep. Press all of the buttons. The office. What if one of these open? That would be creepy. That would be so creepy! Okay. Okay. What is that? Huh. There's like a point of Stanley Parable HD remixes to win. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Leave this place. 13, 12, 11, 10. One option, two options. Maintenance layout. Why do they have a... Oh, it's just a thing. Okay. Hey. Hey, how do I... Get out! Exit. Here we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Ooh.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Mm-hmm.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
You can't be seen. Oh! Why is there shaking?
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else.
Escape and press quit! Did it work? Am I alive? No.
This is the story.
Okay, we can do this. Let's do this, Elt. Here we go.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I entered the door on my left.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Nope, no
Feeling
people.
a wave of disbelief,
Nope.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office,
Up to
hoping
my
he might
boss's
find
office.
Coming to a staircase,
I
Stanley
came to the
walked
staircase.
upstairs to his boss's
I am
office.
walking up the staircase. I'm walking over here.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Walking
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 4-5.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by
Damn
sheer
straight,
luck.
son.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
And then I went down. We can do this! Ain't no GM got nothing on me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
Alright.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
You control what? You can't control mine, sir. I am a strong, independent woman, and ain't no man gonna tell me what I can and can't do.
The lights
Okay?
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
You're
What
packed
horrible
with
secret
television
did this place
screens.
hold? Stanley thought to himself.
That's
Did
what
he
she
have
said.
the strength to find out?
I mean, I guess so. Only one way. Button.
Now the
Whoa.
monitors jumped to life,
Whoa.
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building,
Ooh.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals
Oh.
reduced to images on a screen.
Oh,
and Stanley,
son.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. Going this way? Maybe. Oh, apparently I can't go backwards. Or. That's my room. Right there. Okay. That's nice.
This mind control facility,
Fired!
it was
What
too
is-
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, hell no. Let's do this.
No. He refused to believe it. He
Beam me up,
couldn't
Scotty.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Never.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Utterly blind to the
But here was the
world.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Quick,
As
we
the
must
cold reality
initiate
of
the
his
starboard
past began
side
to sink in,
thrusters.
Stanley decided that this
Initiate
machinery
warp,
would never
Lieutenant
again
Worf.
exert its terrible power
Number
over
one.
another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ooh. Fancy lights. Story. Okay. Let's press 1, 2. It's up here. 1, 2. 4, because I can't count. And what's the last number? Where is it? Number 3. Where are you? Facility power. Mind controls idle. Waiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah. How? on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself?
You
Is that what you
didn't tell
wanted?
me what to do! Off!
Oh, Stanley.
You can press off.
I applaud your effort, I really do.
You
but
can-
you need to
you can
understand
press off.
there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls
I was
off.
supposed to let it go?
Leave. If
You
want to
didn't
throw my
say
story
that.
off track, you're going
Oh,
to have to
God.
do much better than that. I'm afraid
Oh.
you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification,
There was no DNA
nucleus are
identification.
set to explode, eliminating the
Is that
entire
it?
complex.
Maybe
How long until
I can
detonation?
spit on it.
Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star.
Oh, no.
It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's
Oh,
desires.
no.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind.
It's not
What
much
a
better.
shame
I have a
there's so
minute and
little
46
time left to
seconds.
enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of
Okay.
them is.
Okay.
More time to talk about you,
Okay.
about me,
Three.
where we're going,
Three.
what all this means. I barely know where to start.
I don't know where to start.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
That used to
or I
be a
let it
3.
burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to
4.
see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
4.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
What?
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why?
Yay! I get to live
These are
longer!
precious additional seconds, Stan.
Oh, God!
They grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you.
There has
Running
to
from
be.
button to button, screen to screen, clicking
No.
on every little thing in this room.
The door was open!
Numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you
Yes!
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Yes!
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you.
Console
That
disabled.
timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge.
Button.
It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine.
No, I didn't want to
Destroy it
control.
first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let
just
it go
wanted
peacefully?
to go
Another
home.
choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke.
Fine.
And believe me, I will
Because
be laughing
everything's
at every second
booming.
of your inevitable life.
Oh,
from the moment we
no,
face it
God,
until the
I
moment
didn't
say,
want time this
"You're up."
way! Alright, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned next week for the next video in the series. Love your face.